Call Thomas Clegg.
Thomas Clegg?
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence that I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
You are Thomas Clegg?
Yes, sir.
You are an assistant at the forensics laboratory at New Scotland Yard?
I am.
Do you recognize this coat?
Aye. It was given to me by Inspector Hearn and examined by me for traces of blood.
Traces of blood. Will you kindly tell the jury your findings?
Well, the sleeves of the coat had been washed, although not properly pressed afterwards. But through certain tests I am able to ascertain that there are traces of blood on the cuffs.
There are traces of blood on the cuffs. Is this blood of any specific group or type?
Aye, it is of the type O.
And you were subsequently given a sample of blood to test?
Aye, I was given a sample labeled blood of Miss Emily French. The blood group was also of the same type, O.
Mr. Clegg, you say you found traces of blood on both cuffs?
That's right.
I suggest you found traces of blood only on one cuff, the left one.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It was only the left cuff.
And it was only the left sleeve that had been washed.
That is correct.
Now, you are aware, are you not, that the prisoner told the police that he had cut his wrist and that that blood was the blood on that coat?
So I understand.
Now, I will show you a certificate which indicates that Leonard Vaughan is a blood donor at the North London Hospital and that his blood group is O. That is the same blood group, is it not?
It is.
So, the blood on this coat might have equally well have come from a cut on the prisoner's wrist.
That is so.
Thank you.
Blood group O is a very common type, is it not?
Oh yes, at least 42% of the population is in blood group O.
Thank you, Mr. Clegg. Call Romaine Hager. Romaine Hager.
I swear by Almighty God that the evidence I shall give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but truth.
Your name is Romaine Hager.
It is.
You were living as the wife to the prisoner Leonard Vaughan.
Yes.
Are you really his wife?
I went to a formal marriage with him in Berlin. My former husband is still alive, so the marriage was
Not valid!
My lord, I have the most serious objection to this witness giving evidence at all. We have the undeniable fact of a marriage between this witness and the prisoner and no proof whatsoever of this so-called previous marriage.
If my learned friend had not given up his customary patience, your lordship would have been spared this further interruption. Now, Mrs. Hyde, is this a certificate of marriage between yourself and Otto Gerb, filed on the 18th of April 1946 in Leipzig?
It is.
I should like to see that certificate. It will be exhibit number 4, I think.
Yes, I believe it will be, my lord.
I think, Sir Wilford, this witness is competent to testify.
In any event, Mrs. Hyde, are you willing to give evidence against the man you called your husband?
I'm quite willing.
Romaine, what are you doing here? What are you saying?
I must have silence. As your counsel will tell you, Mr. Vole, you will shortly have an opportunity to testify in your own defense.
Now, Mrs. Hyde, will you kindly tell the jury the events of October the 14th?
I was at home that evening.
And Leonard Vaughan?
Leonard went out at 7:30.
When did he return?
At 10:10.
That's not true. You know that's not true. Hey, I came home at 25 minutes past 9.
Mr. Ball.
Who's been making you say this? I don't understand.
Leonard Vaughan returned, you say, at 10 minutes past 10. What happened next?
He was breathing hard, very excited. He threw off his coat and examined his sleeves. Then he told me to wash the cuffs. They had blood on them.
They had blood on them. Did he speak about the blood?
He said, damn it, there's blood on them.
And what did you respond to that?
I said, what have you done?
And what did he answer?
He said, I've killed her.
That's not true. That's not true, I tell you.
Oh, please control yourself.
Not one word of this is true.
You know what you're saying, Mrs. Hauger?
I am to speak the truth, am I not?
He said, I have killed her. Did you know to whom he had referred?
Yes, I knew. It was the old woman we were going to see so often.
And what happened next?
He told me I was to say that he was at home that evening. Especially, he said, I was to say that he was at home at 9:30. I said to him, do the police know you've killed her? He said, no. They will think it's a burglary. But anyway, remember, I was at home with you at 9:30.
And you were subsequently interrogated by the police?
Yes.
And when they asked, was Leonard Bow at home with you at 9:30, what did you answer?
I said that he was.
But you have changed your story now. Why is that?
Because it is murder. I cannot go on lying to save him. I'm grateful to him, yes. He married me and brought me to this country. What he has asked me to do, always I have done it because I was grateful.
Because you loved him?
No, I never loved him.
Romaine.
I never loved him.
You never loved him. You showed him gratitude. He consented and you consented to give him an alibi and he you an alibi. And at first you did consent to this, but later you felt that what he had asked you to do was wrong?
Yes, that is it exactly.
Why did you feel it was wrong?
When it is murder, I cannot come in the court and lie and say that he was with me at the time it was done. I cannot do it. I cannot do it.
So, what did you do?
I don't know what to do. I do not know your country and I was afraid of the police, so I write a letter to my ambassador and I say to them, I do not wish to tell any more lies. I wish to speak the truth.
That is the truth, that Leonard Bow returned home at 10:10, that he had blood on the sleeves of his coat, that he had clearly admitted to you, I have killed her. That is the truth before God?
That is the truth.
Now, Mrs. Heilger, when you went through this form of marriage, the prisoner went through this form of marriage with you, did he know that your first husband was still alive?
No.
So he acted in good faith,
Yes.
and you were grateful to him.
I was grateful to him, yes.
And you've shown your gratitude by coming here and testifying against him.
I have to speak the truth.
Is it the truth?
Yes.
I suggest that on October the 14th, that Leonard Bow was home with you at that time of the murder being committed. I suggest that this whole story of yours is a wicked fabrication, that you have some grudge against the prisoner, and this is your way of expressing it.
No.
You realize you're under oath.
Yes.
Oh, if you care nothing for the prisoner, be careful on your own, Mrs. Heilger. The penalty for perjury is heavy.
Really, my lord, I don't know whether these theatrical outbursts are for the benefit of the jury, but nowhere has this witness stated or led anyone to believe that she was stating anything but the truth.
Mr. Myers, this is a capital charge, and within the bounds of reason, I would like the defense to have every latitude. Yes, Sir Wilford.
Thank you, my lord. Now then, you say that there was blood on both cuffs.
Yes.
Both cuffs?
I told you that is what Leonard
No,
said.
Mrs. Heilger, you said to wash the cuffs. They had blood on them.
That is precisely my note, Sir Wilford.
Thank you, my lord. So what you're saying is you washed both cuffs.
It is my friend's turn to be inaccurate now, my lord. Nowhere has this witness said that she washed both cuffs, or even what.
My friend is right. Well, Mrs. Heilger, did you wash the sleeves?
I remember now. It was only one sleeve that I washed.
Thank you. Perhaps your memory as to the other part of your story is equally untrustworthy. Now, I think you